Hey everyone, Home Business King here at homebusinessking.com. Reason for the video is I wanted to discuss the FTC report that 99% of people fail in network marketing. Me personally, I'm not a big statistics person or anything like that. And one thing about statistics is that it can vary depending on what source that you go to. The AARP says that it's 75%. It doesn't really matter. I'll go by the FTC report that 99% of people fail in network marketing. The only issue that I really take amongst this is I know the FTC did a very thorough report, but it seems as though this report is actually discouraging people from actually starting regular home businesses. And they're all getting lumped in together. So I'm just going to make a general statement on this. And this is also a little bit of advice to everyone, okay, when it comes to running a business. Okay. So whenever you start in a business, your failure rate is at 100%. Why is that? It's simply because you've not done any business yet. You've not made any sales. In fact, when you start a business, obviously you're going to be in the negative. Okay. Now, if you don't do anything in the business whatsoever, you're going to fail. Okay. If you don't make any sales, if you do not do any particular type of activity, you're going to fail. It doesn't matter if it's a network marketing business. It doesn't matter if it's a regular direct sales business. It doesn't even matter if it's a regular job. If you don't do anything on your regular job, if you don't do any work, you're going to get fired. So with that being said, you start out at 100% failure, okay? Because you've done no business. You start out with a negative balance when you start a business. Now, what changes that percentage of failure is the activities that you do. Once you start making sales, once you start doing business, once you start getting your leads and everything, that percentage, that chance of your business failing goes significantly down. Okay? Plain and simple. The percentage of failure, in my opinion, doesn't make a difference because it's not applicable to someone that is actually working their business. Someone that is going out and putting in 110% effort into making that business successful. Okay. The biggest thing that you do have to remember is you gotta stay the path, folks. Okay. If you believe in something, then you need to go all out. Don't just go halfway in, okay? Because guess what? Eventually, whether it's going to be the business that you started or another business, even if you fail at the business that you're doing, you're going to learn from your mistakes. And when you start back up that business or even another completely different business, you're going to have a lot better results because you've learned from the mistakes that you've made. So, folks, you just got to stay confident in business. Stay the path. But also remember this one thing. If you've done everything you possibly can, you've done all the checks and balances, and your business is not successful for whatever reason, customers are not coming to you or anything like that, then it's time to disengage. Make a strategic exit, okay? The business is not going to work. You have to know when to leave. You don't want to spend 16 years in a company like, let's take Amway, for example. Anyone who spends 16 years in Amway and fails, every year and loses a whole bunch of money, that's just completely insane. at any point in time, the most 3 months is probably going to be the most you should spend working a business. After 3 months, and if you've not made any sales, or if you're still in that negative net worth where you're not making any progress, time for you to leave. It's time to skin out, as they said in Young Guns 2. So that's all I got to say on this video. Make sure you like and subscribe to Home Business King. Don't forget to also visit homebusinessking.com. As always, peace and soul.